Wow, somebody's a little shook over there. Lord, I don't think she gets it. I don't think she understands that it's really not. See what? It's not about where you're at. It's just that you're a prolific liar. That's the only deal. Let me listen to a little bit more of this nonsense really quick. I didn't mean to make her so mad. I just had a question. I just had some questions. And then I'll do the roll call. So hold on one moment, please. Let me just listen to a little bit of this crap. Wow. Well, now, now she's having one of her sub defenders saying that it's her choice, their choice is to give her money, and that's fine. It is what it is. If you guys, I mean, personally, I wouldn't like my hard earned money to be. And all she could say is, y'all, did y'all all hear that? By the way, let me do a roll call real quick. Hey, Mother Teresa. Hey, Just Doom. Hey, Cosmic Crazy. Hey, Chantel. Hey, Katie. Hey, Julie. Hey, Quiet Bitch. Hey, Ann Graham. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Linda B. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Ann. Hey, Sharon S. Hey, Amber. Hi, Tinkerbell and Make It Make Sense. Shelby, Sandy, D. Let's see who else. Barbie, T. Yes, see, that's the thing. The funny thing about Amber Alerts, like I said in my community tab, is that they are state specific. And had Siwa just done a little research before she went on her channel and tried to lie to everybody again, she would have seen that there was only one Amber Alert issued through the United States on February 19th, 2022, at times of exactly, let's see, times exactly of 10:54 p.m. and 10:37 p.m. And that, if you'll notice, is the exact time of her last, her live stream will add up. The timestamps and whatnot will also add up. Hi, Maria. And so I think, hey, Jenny, I'm sorry if I missed your name. I'm sorry. Lavender Nips, hello. Um, yeah, so basically, I'm having a wonderful day, Haint Blue. You can't even imagine. She is losing her shit though, and only because this is the problem with people that lie and they get caught. I mean, what y'all just witnessed was somebody getting caught in a lie, and people that are prolific liars like Siwa. Yeah, she wouldn't give the name of the app. She wouldn't show the app. Now she's got people in her comments saying, "Yeah, there's an app." The bottom line is like either don't address it or tell the truth. I don't understand why that's such a hard concept. And I basically, basically I'm just here to bring awareness because I mean, there's a lot of people that she lies to on the daily, and I just don't think that it's fair. Um, Hold on, let me listen to a little bit more of this. Well, it's not a choice. I don't have any, but if you're money. Sorry. But I mean, that what I mean, if we're gonna be, and she's like, why do people want to do this? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and she did. She did slander me. For just said that. I'm not always drunk. I just got home from being out of town. She doesn't know anything about what I do. She knows what she's seen me put up on my channel when I've drank alcohol. I've had some nights where we did have a good time, but that is, I mean, people that I mean, she doesn't understand because she sits in her bed all day and doesn't go anywhere. But me, I have like children I take care of. I have a job that I take care of. I've got a lot of other things that I do. I have more than one job. You guys all know this. And really, people that have as much responsibility as I do, it's like one or the other. You can't be both. Socially drinking is acceptable, and furthermore, I am, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm trying to lose weight right now, and that is just not in line with weight loss. Tons of drinking, so um, that's just about that. That's let me just say that much. So to slander me and say that I'm this and that, for the chat to be in there saying all these things about me, you guys feel free to contact my job. But I'll have to warn you, anybody that will contact my job to say any of these things, y'all all know that I've had to call my HR department. I had only let my boss know about it because I never really wanted to have to involve HR, but just for my own safety, last April, I contacted my HR. I let them know that there would be people calling, saying whatever they could say. So if you guys want to go ahead and take that chance, they said they would then take these calls and present them to our legal department and let it be handled there, since they know on the forefront that it is a malicious call. So, like I said, if anybody has, I mean, I was not protected in this way prior to when she called initially. But I am now. So, all of you guys that think you're going to be cute in the chat and are trying to threaten me, it's just not going to work. But yeah, so, do, 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 do. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so like I said, if I was over there supporting a channel, like I would not expect a single person to send me a super chat or to be a member. Thank you, by the way, all my members. Y'all are awesome. I wouldn't expect anybody to do any of that if I was sitting over here telling a bunch of lies, trying to make myself look more vulnerable, trying to make myself seem more of a case of a person that needs to be monetarily supported. I think that that would really piss me off as a supporter of anybody. Nobody wants to sit around and wonder if somebody that you're supporting is telling you the truth or lying to you. And this could have been about anything. This could have been, oh, I know. And last night, rest assured, I saw, glanced on Reddit. Of course, I didn't read the comments. Everybody was posting about this huge wine glass I had last night. I did have a big glass of wine. They gave it to me at the hotel. I was like, holy crap. But I went to bed and left half of that thing on whatever on the in the bathroom. But that's not. I mean, if I have to really explain every ounce of alcohol that I consume, and maybe I could probably order a pocket breathalyzer if necessary, to because that's what I'm about doing. I like to prove myself when people say things about me. And if you don't know, also we are susceptible to be. I mean, you can't. I don't. She doesn't understand how working works. I guess. I just think she thinks that people can just do it all. That's just not me. But her, her what's the word am I going to call it? Her vice, if you will, even though I like to have wine, is lying to make herself look like she is. I don't know. The worse she can make herself look, the better for her, because for her, it's going to get her more money. Yesterday, she was begging her subs to go to Gatlinburg. She was showing everybody pictures of events that she wanted to do, and she was putting the price tag on those. So if y'all go to my community tab, we've compiled a list last night, and feel free in the comments to add to anything that you guys might want to our list of things that we want for donations. Among those things are fainting goats, Bora Bora trips. Julie wants a 20-carat tennis bracelet, so I just need everybody to please come together and make that happen. But no, on a serious note, though, it doesn't even. It's not even about this could have been about anything. This could have been her being busted on anything. It's not about where she lives. So for her to sit there and keep making it about, why do you want to know where I live? Nobody wants to know where you live. It doesn't even matter. The point is that you have went farther than anybody I've ever seen in my life to make this lie that you've made up for the last year sound truthful. You have complained numerous times about having mountain Wi-Fi that's acting up when you do not live in the mountains. You have gone out of your way. Now, it'd be easy to just chop this up as a security thing. Like, you just didn't want people to know where you were. That's fine. But who goes to so much trouble to sit there? Sure, hold on one second, Nurse Jen. Let me get to my other Oh, no, she's getting super chats after super chat after super chat now. So, yeah, I mean, maybe monetarily you're going to win on this one, Siwa, but like your credibility shot and your ethics are mud. And you, if lying and being dishonest gets you paychecks, that's really even more sad. I mean, it really is, and that's kind of what my whole MO is. So I'm getting a message. She's collected well over $100. Well, that's fine, and that is what it is. If that's how I just personally, she wants to rag on me for being a nurse, everybody, but I can literally tell everybody that I feel really good when I leave my job. I know I've done a good job. I get paid not only for my job that I do at work, but I get paid for my, I feel good about what I do for a living. So, if that's as far as I'm concerned, I mean, that you're signing a deal with the devil to make that kind of money while you're over there just lying to people. Okay, Nurse Jen, let me get you and D. Can y'all please drop something in the chat? But oh, wait, I just saw Nurse Jen. But that's just not me. So like I said, to me, I would rather not have any support whatsoever if I was doing it the wrong way, or if I was doing it to, if I was lying to y'all, or just trying to drop subtle hints of me being a victim for one reason or another. Hi, Rhodey. Hi, Harmony. Hi, everybody coming in. I'm sorry. Hi, KT. Did I miss anybody? Big Bell Wolf. Hello, hello. Okay. So, like I said, got a freaking some waterfront property in Arizona to sell. I'm so sick of these people saying I'm jealous of her. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I was muted because I wanted to hear. So if somebody can listen while we're here and give us updates. She can't ever give the timeline of how she forgets there were others involved. She 100% came at you at first. Everybody that was here that saw this, could everybody put a one in the chat for proof that while I mean, it's going to be my word against hers that she is saying now. She told me earlier that she did not come at me first. She absolutely freaking did. And Maria, you're in the chat. Can't you explain to the chat how? And it's fine. Oh, I saw him make his entrance. It's fine now. But Maria, can't you tell everybody in the chat how you basically recruited her because me and you were at each other's throats, and you basically she was swooped in as your hero to protect you and Claudia? If you could clarify that, please. And that I had no idea who this woman was. So these are all the people in the chat that were there that saw this go down. And everybody can verify that she absolutely 100% came at me first. And she brought it to another extent by calling my job. She hasn't talked about me recently, Reality Bites, but the thing, she got monetized. She had probably over 25 videos of me on her channel to get monetized before she was. She would take clips of every live that I did. She would stalk everything that I did, and take these clips and post them and commentate over them with using a crappy V recorder. Now, Julie's always got the zingers. What did she say? Siwa said that nobody likes me. Yes, I don't know where she came from, but she said she was going to defend us against Steve, Brooke, and Amanda. There, liar, 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 pants on fire. Another fun fact, if you're just coming in, there was only a singular Amber Alert called in the United States on February 19th, 2022. Know about y'all, but hearing somebody sit there and just lie, just is like nails on a chalkboard. I have been literally talking to my husband about this all the way home, and whenever she went live just now and talked about this app that she had, he started busting out laughing because you cannot help but, I mean, come on. Oh, thanks, Jennifer Positivity. Yes, I'm actually gonna thank you so much for that super chat. I'm definitely going to start raising money for for my whole family of six to go on a paid 2 week vacation. And we're also gonna let Grace J's family come. She really wants to come too. And if we could just I just need some donations to get there. So if y'all could just, I'll show y'all all the my itinerary for Epcot, for Universal. I just need everybody to please, like I said, do whatever you have to do, scrape whatever pennies you have to scrape together. If you can't eat for a couple days, it's not that big of a deal. Just hydrate, and that way. I mean, the app. So there is an app. There's an Amber Alert app. Oh no, no, we can't forget the tent. We cannot forget the tent. Like John even said, if your lights have to go out over this, it's not that big of a deal. That's exactly what my husband said too. She's trying to collect money to go Greyhound, and she showed everybody where she wants to go. You don't even need an Amber Alert app. It's actually built in, and they send Amber Alerts automatically to your area. Exactly. It's not an app. In fact, thank you for perfect sending me this earlier. I'll read exactly how Amber Alerts are sent and how the methodology works. And again, tonight, Heidi this morning was like, I didn't get the alert. I was like, well, Heidi, it's because you're not in Texas. Hello. But this is a snippet explaining, and I'll read it to you just because I don't have any makeup on. I didn't put any makeup to travel. So while previous wireless Amber Alert program it was SMS text based, the current emergency alert program uses a technology called cell broadcast, which delivers messages to all phones within a range of designated cell towers. It doesn't send the message to individual recipients, so it doesn't need to know your phone number and it doesn't need to know who you are. This way, the alert also won't be affected by voice and SMS text channels, which are typically more congested. Wireless emergency alert notifications are always free. Exactly, Vault. It works from the hi, Sarah Z. Thank you so much. That's exactly what I expect you to do. I can't thank you enough. She's selling all of her assets so that she can make me and my family happy. Um, but yeah, Siwa, they work off of cell phone towers. So we actually, it wasn't just me, it was a whole big group of us in several different group chats, salivating like we were starved. And we had a steak sitting in front of us all morning long because we were actually waiting on you to go live and lie, and you did. My biggest fear though is that you weren't even going to address it at all, which would be what most people do whenever they get caught in a lie, but not you. You double down and re-lie to make your lie stick. Big takeaway from this is that you are pathologic and you have a problem. And if your subs are fine with the hey Ailey, Levin, good to have you here. But since she changed her explanation midway to having yeah, she sure did. She first said that there was an app, and then she said it was because she had a Texas phone number. And we have two people in the chat that are our friends that also have Texas phone numbers that have just recently moved out of the state, and they did not receive the alert. So I'm so sorry. Thank you, Anne. Absolutely. Too bad you couldn't, harvest two of them, because if you could, I'd ask you to. Anybody else have any organs they're not using that we could sell on the black market to get my family to Disney? Like I said, it's probably a group of 12 at this point, and we want to stay for at least 2 weeks, like Paul and Karini got to. Because if Paul and Karini get to do it, then I mean, we all should be able to. So yeah, she did just change it. She changed it to a Tennessee number. That's a very good point, Julie. And she did that to throw people off. So that's why whenever she was freaking out about Amber doxing her and saying, you even said the state I live in the city, she kept saying that over and over and over and over again because she really wasn't there. Because we know what happens when she really gets doxxed. She ends her streams, deletes everything, probably goes and takes a quick shower, closes all her windows, locks up her doors, puts hurricane windows, boards up, and stuff like that when she gets caught in a lie. Oh, is she whining to Yahoo Boy? Oh, what's he gonna do about it? values are on the black market, though. I'm gonna have to check because if it's not lucrative enough, Sarah Z, you could just keep it. I think that we're looking for mainly kidneys and livers. Please do not harm any animals while giving to my Disneyland fund. Please, that would be completely counterproductive. Now apps. So what she did when she called Amber and said, "Oopsie, my new Tennessee number that I just got, I accidentally called you with the right number. Oh no, what will I ever do? Now you know where I live." I mean, and that's just like one of the latest things that she's done. We're talking, this girl has had to go out of her flipping way to maintain this shit for a year. And it's simple stuff like when her Wi Fi doesn't work, she blames it on the mountains. She has accidentally said Central Time, and then she blamed it on not setting her clock back. What are we in 1982 that you have to roll back your freaking double ringer alarm bell to reset your clocks? Because last I checked, I don't know how long it's been, but I haven't had to roll back a clock unless it's been on my wall or something like that. Because usually satellites completely do that automatically. A spleen might be good, actually. Yes, that might be good. Me off, but what she did was talk over me to deflect from the fact that she's a liar. It's so funny. Look what you did to me. Look what your chat's telling you to do to me now. Which, if I, like I said, I dare any of you to do anything of the sort, it'll be fine because and I know exactly who that was in the chat saying that. And I don't think that you like it when people mess with you or your family's situation, do you, sir? Screaming over me, y'all. Did y'all hear that? She couldn't even get reapply for what? What does MG need to reapply for? You can reapply, you can fix your paperwork, you have multiple chances. There's offices you can visit. I think that, I mean, honestly, what I would be concerned with is like to her subs, like what else has she completely pathologically went out of her way to lie about? She was totally talking over me, and I did sound a little bit immature because I did just want one question answered. It was, show us the app and what state did it come from? Because a simple Google search will show you that there was only one issued yesterday. Quick and get the latest updates for you guys. I'll be right back. She told Jackie she got disability but didn't reply when she moved. Okay. Well, that's on her then. I guess it's fine. She finds it more easy to just jump on YouTube and scam everybody. She is the only one. See, well, you're the only one that has slandered me. Okay. Oh, is it federal? It's a federal thing. It's not by state by state. So does that not? I sure did. You didn't see it. You missed it. I'm sorry. You were probably live. Yes, y'all did miss it. It's on her stream that she's having now, so you'll have to rewind. Conductive or conducive, I think is a better word, conversation because she just screamed over me. Whatever said is a lie. And if it's not a straight up lie, it's a direct exaggeration. She never left Texas. Good point, Linda B. About not finding other doctors because she moved. Every last thing that she says about when she's moved to everybody has yeah, really digging into her trauma, but she's writing him. She never talks about that. She never talks how she is writing the guy that she says assaulted her in prison just to keep him from trying to talk to us, and I don't understand that. I literally just went up and asked her what app it was, and if it wasn't a um, she comes back and says it was because she has a Texas telephone number. Didn't move. So anything that she's ever told you, any of her followers, like I said, I keep sounding like a broken record. In relation to moving, has not been true. So the not having pain medicine, the not having a doctor, the da 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 da, everything that she has said about. And if you guys know or realize, like what I realize is the craziest thing is, it's like if I told a lie based on me needing security, I probably would never bring it up again. I would say I moved, that was it, that was all. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But for I mean the moving and her new location has been a topic of streams for months, months and months. And it's just the extremes that she goes to prove where she's at and stuff like that is so crazy to me. Please add that to the comments, Mimi. We're not going to take it. Listen, I got $500 million in IOUs yesterday in just one single live stream. I'm certain all these IOUs will be paid in full soon. See, this is what community is all about right here, you know? About now. Like a hen because she got all those super chats. Grown adults that want to enable somebody that's straight up being. I was being so quiet. Let me also clarify that everything that I've ever complained. What does my mute things keep muting? I ruined it. I don't know because I don't understand that either. If somebody could go over there and ask her how exactly I ruined it, that'd be interesting to find out. Probably because am I cutting out? It's probably because my earbuds are dying. Hold on. But I think that is the big fraud about the disability. I think the whole disability thing is because she is afraid people will report her for this income she's making on YouTube. Oh, is that your Bora Bora fund, Mimi? Awesome, awesome. I get it. I got you. I think that they have a quota though on how much they could make. I just think that she always seems to be proactive with stuff, hence writing her attacker in prison and writing her ex and keeping him on tab, so making him delete stuff and or block people so nobody can talk to him about the truth. She literally runs interference in all of her spare time to protect the lies she tells. But I believe that there is an amount that they can make if you're on disability. And if anybody's on disability in here and y'all know the answer, please let me know. I'm not trying to call and report her anything like that whatsoever, but she's afraid of these things. And why is she afraid of these things? Because this is the kind of stuff she does to people. And again, I pity the fool that tries to call. I mean, and if you want to, Siwa, go ahead and call my job on Monday morning. They will be waiting. They've been waiting. 20 hours a week is what you can work on disability. Okay. Well, that explains it because she clearly puts a lot more into her YouTube than 20 hours a week. Okay, Nurse Jen, that's cool. Yep, that's a new thing they just started. Okay, you could make 200 a month without them taking it out. Well, then clearly this is where the discrepancy with the disability is then. I'm sure everybody's is different, but that's a good, okay, so you could about 1050 a month on disability after working unlimited for 9 months. Gotcha. So again, I don't even know what I would do if I had to walk around protecting things that I say that aren't true. I don't think she's worried about the call. She just probably wants her to seem like she's not getting yes, now I think she just doesn't want to get I think she wants to make herself look more destitute. I think the more destitute that she looks, the more of a charity case that she appears, the more money she will get from her followers. Harmony, I understand. Can please everybody just Harmony really wants to be a part of the elite with Siwa. Um Hold on. Sorry. I'm just listening to see if she's still squawking. When I went over there last time, she was going laughing because of all of her super chats. Okay, now she's talking about why what I'm assuming that I just walked into is that she's talking about cruises that she could take. I guess all of her subs are now planning on supporting her to go on cruises, but she, I guess, says somebody's scared to go on a boat because if a hurricane comes, you have like 5 days, or 2 weeks of notice before you even have to worry about that. But okay. You have to have enough work history or you'll never qualify for what disability? She does have them snowed. Oh, where you going, E11? Fun. Sorry, I'm looking at something, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, and Amanda, you just have to put your 2 cents in, don't you? Don't you have enough stuff to worry about, Amanda? Sorry, I'm just looking at her chat. Okay. Oh, Lord. Belize and Mexico, beautiful. I bet you're gonna have a blast. Did you ask your you have a bunch of scrubs, listen to me, subs. I was trying to say followers, but I don't know why scrubs came out. Followers on IG 11. Did you ask your followers to contribute to your cruise? Because evidently that's the thing to do these days. I mean, like I said, if y'all just go, we're not asking for much. Oh, hold on. I gotta see what else. Anyway, now she's blaming you for stuff, Maria. But no, she what and then that's another thing. So, oh, she doesn't believe the essay. Listen, you are the one that went on with your horrific story about what happened to you a long time ago. I don't even want to talk about it because I'm not trying to trigger you in that sense. It could have been a story about you selling a pig, okay? I'm just giving an analogy. It could have been a story about you selling a pig and how you fell over the pig and the pig freaking it might have been a little feral and he might have like given you like what are those head thing with the tusk? I don't even know if they have tusk shit. I don't know. I'm just saying it could have been a story about that. And the fact that it was brought up every single day for months and months and months and months, and it's changed and changed and changed and changed. And then after, people start getting sick of you going after them, and Amber starts doing her streams about how, sending him an email on JPay. And then what do? Go write him 7 times straight after the most horrendous story I've ever heard in my life. I guess you don't understand, Siwa, how that just does not align and add up. But we as free thinkers and critical thinkers and people that don't just buy into whatever bridge somebody's trying to sell us are able to sit back and say that's not what you said before. And if you're going to get this mad at me
for simply calling out the things that you say that don't add up, then maybe you should think about just, right now, ceasing all non-truths that come out of your mouth. Really, go look at the people. Yeah. Supporting really bad behavior. Really saying to call my job because I said she was in Texas because we got the same Amber Alert. Look, that's not my fault. That was really unfortunate that you were live last night when that Amber Alert went out. It's unfortunate. And it's not about where you live. You could be in Timbuktu or Guam for all I care. It's the fact that you've went so much out of your way to lie about it, which proves that you go out of your way to lie about everything. There's only, I mean, again, you didn't have to go to those lengths to make people try to believe you. You didn't have to. Yes, you do. 11. Promote it on your freaking IG. You'll get tons of subs. You'll get monetized in no time. That's why when I was live with Ronald the other night, so all of his followers that were in my live asking me what my channel was, and I was embarrassed to say it because you come over here and you'll find one video about Angela and Usman, and that's about it. Other than that, it's fighting with these people that think they're going to go real life and try to take stuff that I've worked hard for away from me because they don't like me. Why don't they like me? Because I call them out on their lies. It is exhausting. It's got to be. It's got to be. And that's probably why she talks at a constant scream. Her stress levels got to be through the roof. That's all she does is lie. And that's probably why she's in the predicaments that she's in. I can't help that she's had bad life choices. Maria did a long time ago, so don't judge Maria for it. But that's why she started coming after me. And then she was just shocked and appalled that anybody would come back at her. Good on you, Maria, for not giving her the heads up on that, because she was just, and I've shown all these, I think in one of my prior videos, all the story posts that she was posting about me, things that were just flat out lies about me trying to sleep with men at work and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I'm like, imagine being me sitting there minding my own business, and then this girl that in her profile, her bio says that she's a Christian witch and hoodoo practitioner coming after me, posting Google Maps on their story saying they're coming to beat my ass. Well, Jason, remember when she did that? Remember what you sent me? He sent me a picture of his AR and told me to post that because we don't take lightly in Texas people pulling up to our house to threaten us. Sorry. You better go tell him. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, give me 2 seconds, guys. My little boy needs to show me something. Did somebody accidentally hide Sandra Ellis? She was somehow unintentionally blocked. So let me go to my YouTube really quick and see if I can find out why she's blocked. Let me see, Sandra. Hold on. I'm gonna go look. Of course you're not blocked though. Oh, maybe you are accidentally blocked. It's fixed now. It was probably an accident, Sandra, because there's no reason at all you should be blocked. Okay, I'm going to message her really quick. Okay. All right, where were we? Is she still live? Yeah, but she shouldn't have even been timed out. She said she messaged me and couldn't even comment in here. Terry Litt is a liar. Well, love yourself. Are you the one? Are you the one telling people to call my job and see what's chat just now? Don't block them yet, because I want to make sure that he knows I know who it is. Was that you? Love yourself. Was that you? I mean, it's one thing to go in there and support a known liar with money, but to go in there and suggest I do something, or they do something like continue to harass my employment. That is who it is. Okay, well, you really need to stop. Isn't that what you're, I mean, love yourself? You need to DM me, or you have my number. You can message me. Just wanted to let you know. Well, I'll tell everybody who it is later. Y'all, oh, we do. Okay. Sandra Ellis, you should be good, girl. Oh, she's going to be live for a long time because she's all those super chats. She's salivating. She's salivating. And if you notice, she's been on a lot. There you go, babe. I'm so sorry. Sapito, hello. I didn't know. I don't know how you got freaking blocked, but I'm telling you, this phantom blocking has been going on other channels. Now I'm beginning to wonder because I should not have any rogue mods at all. Like I'm looking right now. But I mean, I guess that is what people do whenever they, I mean, just like she's scrambling around to, let me see, I'm making sure. If anybody else has a problem talking in here, let me know. Especially, I mean, Sandra is a member. See, this is the exact same thing that was happening on John's. She is laughing that her followers believe her. She's laughing all the way to the bank. And she's also laughing because even though she's exposed as a liar today, she still gets money for it. And to her, I don't think she has any shame whatsoever in her game, that even though she just got called out for being a prolific liar, she's still getting money for it. I've tried to look it up. I'm going to look it up again because it is also happening to, it was also happening to John's members. Who is that on her panel? I'm not sure. I'm not watching it right now. Hold on a second. My daughter's calling. I'll be right back. Okay. No, and it was Penelope with her little sweet self that was on the panel trying to mediate between she and I could hear her fine whenever I was on panel just now, and she was pretending, in my opinion, that she could not hear Penelope. And that's a shame because Penelope is a sweet girl and she seems sensible. She's probably one of the most rational people over there. And, you know, whatever. Hold on one second. Since I'm live. Okay. Yeah, I think she kicked her too. She didn't want to hear any reasonable. She wanted to just scream over me and what my point that I was trying to make, which was I just wanted to know, since she said she got an Amber Alert from another state, there were people in her chat asking if they could clarify which app she was using so they could get those also. But the whole time I'm sitting there pulling my hair out because Siwa, there was only one issued in the United States yesterday. There was not more than one Amber Alert yesterday. So all you had to do was either not address it or tell the truth. That's it. I don't understand why you always think the option is to just lie. What did Kelly say? Oh, show what? Oh, I tried to get her to. She won't. She says she's not showing me anything. She won't, and of course, like E11 pointed out, she's saying that she can't even do readings anymore because of me, because I'm assuming she's scared that uh she'll get called out for being a fake on that too. It's just not my game to emotionally manipulate vulnerable people. Oh, I know. That's what her game was. And even whenever I was going, "Why are you a liar?" She just kept saying, why are you psycho?" I mean, to me, if I was somebody's calling me a liar, I'd be like, "I'm not a liar. This is why I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar because of this, this, and this. I just didn't know." All she had to say is, "I just didn't want y'all to know where I was, okay?" But it's just, ha, ha, ha. I'm showing them crumbs because I'm trying to throw everybody off. They're so stupid. Calling us stupid when before we said you were in Texas. I did a stream weeks ago saying we knew where you were because you started talking about the freeze that was happening in Texas on the same weekend that I was getting freeze alerts too. I mean, it's one thing, like, why your arch nemesis is in your same state. So when you don't even recognize your Freudian slips that you make when you're accidentally talking about your area, and we're like literally 3 hours away from each other. I would too. Yep. Yeah. But what adults aren't allowed to do is slander people and call them and label them things that they're not, like she did to me. And she wonders why I can't stand her. She does behave like a 13-year-old mean girl. Yep. Bingo. And that's exactly my point, is that, hold on one second, guys. All right, I gotta get my little boy some Raymond. We eating healthy over here. Hold on again. Christopher Graham. Hold on one second. Was I steaming? I'm not steaming. They can say whatever they want. She's a liar. That's my only point. That was my only point, was to prove that instead of, I mean, when in doubt, lie some more. It's just gross. No, I haven't been doing it much because I've had a pretty astounding weight loss, and I've gotten that way because I've cut out a lot of my calories. There's just not a lot of alcoholic drinks that you can drink. There's like, that are good. I don't do well on anything but wine, really. And so just to cut those extra calories out, I've cut it out. Hello, Gina. A lot of those extra calories. But even before that, it wasn't, I mean, to be able to call me, I'm not going to say it right now because I've got little ears. He went in there to sit there and call me names and slander my name with things that aren't true. That's where you're getting into problems. There's a specific bowl I like to use for noodles. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Where did I put our good bowl? Is it back there? No. So it's thank you, Harmony, for posting that. So nobody cares where she lives. Exactly right. It's the fact that she makes these. I've never seen anybody go to this extreme. Are y'all weird about putting stuff in the microwave for a long time in plastic? I am. Like, we have plastic bowls, that we use. But I'm very, very, very weird about. And you got to put ramen in the microwave. And I would rather ramen be made on the stove. Ramen. to be made on the stove, but he likes it in the microwave. There's a very specific methodology of how we make ramen around here. Oh, I know. She asked me if I was going to come in without screaming. I wasn't screaming at all. And then she was like, I had literally just walked in my house, and she was trying to say that I wasn't in my right mind or something. I don't know. Yeah, thanks, 40. Stating facts. No obsession here. I'm just trying to point out the diabolical liar that she is. Yes, everybody, if you're just coming in, please note that I'm going to go ahead and need you guys to DM me your blood type so that I can let the people oh, thank you, Dee, for becoming a member, girl. I just want to be able to get everybody's blood type so that whenever I contact the black market to see how much everybody's extra organs are worth for our vacations, our trips to the Maldives or whatever. How do you say that? Maldives. Thank you, Dee, for becoming a new member. All those things we need you to just go ahead and let us know if you have an extra kidney, spleen, liver, corneas that you're not using, anything like that. Thank you. Because they will be utilized in a good way, since she's going to beg to go on Gatlinburg trips with her. And that's another thing. Y'all wonder now why she was asking for money? Because she wasn't just going up the road. She was going to a different state with her children on a month's notice, and she expected her subs to supplement the money for her Greyhound bus and for her trips. And I'm not kidding about the organs, like I said. Yay, Dee, I'm so happy. Yay. Wait, so am I O negative or am I O positive? If I had to take Rogaine when I was pregnant, I'm O something. RH negative. So I'm O positive, I think. No E11, but I want to go to Disney. And I mean, why not? When I heard she was begging money to go to Gatlinburg and asking her subs, telling her subs passively that it was going to cost $2,000 to get there. And then, the super chats started coming in and the cash apps that she's getting that she doesn't mention on screen because she doesn't want to get audited. I decided, well, heck, if she can go to Gatlinburg, I can for sure go to Disney, Oh, I know it's pricey. And that's why I need y'all's money and organs. Like I said, if this is basically what we do around here. Yes, anybody that wants to go to Disney, please just let me know. It should only add about $5,000 or so. Hey, Debbie, to the total, so it's not that big of a deal.
They might go to the wrong Disney.
Oh, I know. Yes. And I'm not sure how much these. I'm pretty sure that the. Yes, sir. I'm being Christopher. I'm just totally. Hold on one second. Sorry, now I got the little one asking me when we're going to Disney. So I might really need y'all to for real donate. Not kidding. No. Yeah, exactly, Beverly. And there's other options too. I mean, like if I really want to go and whenever, I can always, we have savings and stuff like that. It's just, it's so expensive. I mean, just going to San Antonio for the weekend, just 4 hours up the road was expensive. Okay. Hold on one second. Oh, turn that down. Hold on one second, guys.
Sorry. Okay. Can you hear me? Okay, where was I? I've got to finish making this really quick and then go in the other room because my son's going to think I'm serious about asking you guys for corneas. So anyway, the way he likes his ramen is to be dumped out, seasoning put in after. Can you turn that down a little bit until I go in the other room, please? Or maybe I'll go outside. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. I'm having to do one of the other jobs that I do that doesn't require. Oh, thanks. That's so sweet, Teresa. Miss Teresa just sent you $10. Christopher. Miss Teresa just sent you $10. Say thank you. She said thank you. He said thank you. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I got to put his little ice cubes in here because it's got to have the exact amount of water to noodle ratio, and you achieve that exact amount by draining all the water and adding 2 ice cubes. Here you are. Mix it up so they melt. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I gotta get my phone. So she's still alive and she's still squawking about this. And I know that, like I said, wasn't that sweet? I'm sorry. I know. I just said it earlier, but whatever. It is what it is. And I had his room spotless before we left, and I don't know how it doesn't look spotless right now. Okay, back. I'm back. Alrighty, where were we? Hi, Melissa. Candy, candy, candy. Oh, yeah. Okay, what did I miss in the chat while I was doing that? Yeah, that's weird, Jen. You didn't have to redo it. You could have just waited for the other one to expire, girl. Thank you, though. Oh, Grace J, those are the worst. But you're right, we do. We all need to be going and getting bunches of groceries, actually, like I said on my IG Live the other day. Let me just dip in there really quickly again. Let's see. Yes, Grace is a sweetheart. This live's going to probably be all day long because, like I said, the witch is salivating at the income she's just brought in. Oh Lord, still saving. It's like I never left that place. But because of y'all doing it, y'all did. What? Somebody's gaslighting or where? In the comments? Do tell, E11. What happened? What'd you wait? What did D say? I miss everything. You did too. You sent him 8 letters. We saw it on your JPay. You flashed it. Oh, thanks for becoming a member, Melissa Jones. Is she reading my chat while she's live? Well, you never moved states. What's going on in there? Why is she freaking out? Thank you so much, Melissa Jones. You didn't write him a letter. You wrote him 7. You wrote him 7.
Oh, well, thanks, Melissa. That means a lot to me, actually. Thank you. Oh, she's big mad, huh? I can't help what people think, man. I'm not calling anybody to report you. I'm not you. I wouldn't be any better than you, Siwa, if I was going to report you. I'm not reporting you because I'm not gross. But I mean, it just depends on what your little subs do, though. If they do it on your behalf, then it's on. Oh, yeah. Well, it's a really good time to start talking to him because you're too scared that one of us is going to get to talk to him, and you're scared that the stories aren't going to add up. We all know anybody that wants to go, like if this were me and I had told a bunch of lies and people were threatening to call people that confirm or deny these lies, I'd be freaking out too. But the thing is like the description you've given to this human being, you would think the last thing you would rather do than gouge out your own eyeballs is contact him. That's the normal. That's normal. But why now? I'm sorry. I'm listening. Nobody's trying to free him. You said yourself, Siwa, you mentioned yourself that you know that the prosecutor basically lied to the jury. All Amber ever said and all we were ever watching wanted to happen is everybody's entitled, whether they're guilty or innocent, to a fair trial. Okay. Since OJ is so prevalent in the 90-day world, let's just use OJ for an example. If it ever got out that Johnny Cochran, that the prosecuting defense for OJ Simpson lied about something or didn't tell the truth about it, then OJ Simpson would get a new trial too. Everybody in this country is entitled to a fair trial. You said it with your own mouth that you and the prosecutor misled the jury. Mm-hmm. You told us that you were giving a murderer all of our addresses, Siwa. All of our names. You wrote them 7 times. Why? Why couldn't you get your point across in one? Hmm? Mm-hmm. It's not my fault. Whenever you're a liar, you're going to get called out, especially while I'm around and I'm listening every single time. Once again, her testimony was not needed and he was not charged with SA. Exactly. It never needed to even be brought up ever. But what it did was it provided her a way to be a victim, another way for her to be, and I'm not saying it didn't happen, whatever. I'm just saying that the stories that she's told, they are not all alike. I was just giving an example, ambulance girl. That was probably a poor example. She's the one that told everybody that she had to have trauma surgeries. She's the one that told everybody she was bedridden for 6 months. She's the one that told everybody that she still to this day has pains and whatnot. She's the one that exaggerated the story and that expected people not to question it. What am I supposed to? What are we supposed to do with that? You're the one that said these things, and then you come back the other day and said none of it was true. Like, which is it? I think all that anybody wants is at this point is the truth. Broken back, exactly. multiple trauma surgeries. And again, just like you can't fool people when you have a commonality of a state, an environment, and Amber Alerts and whatnot, you can't fool nurses that know better. I think she contacted him to tell us that none of us were, or Amber wasn't an attorney, and that nobody could get him a free trial. But in reality, we have on video you saying that y'all misled the jury and the prosecutor did it so that you would be portrayed as a certain way. Well, why don't you just show the contents of what you met? Why don't you show the contents of what you wrote? Well, no more saying she's in another state and laughing, ha, 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 ja, 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 whatever she does, that we can't find her. I mean, you're the one that sat there and poked and poked and poked, Siwa. You're blaming now everybody else. Can y'all hear her? I don't want y'all to be able to hear her. Show us what you sent him then. No, but you know what's sick? You know what's sick, Siwa? What's sick, Siwa, is that you're this guy that you said did that almost caged you. You're writing to him because you don't want anybody else. I mean, if the story is what you say, it should be exactly the same. Now she's talking about SSI. She did the paperwork. She filled out the paperwork wrong because her attorney, she got help, told her. So she didn't get the disability, and she said she's going to think about doing other things. And I'm assuming that's when she became a witch. And another thing that I really need to get down to the bottom of is like, Siwa, if you were a star witness in this man's case, I don't think you're supposed to be contacting him in the prison, okay? Like, I think if we talk about calling wardens, maybe we should call the warden, let the person know that is incessantly and insanely called over the last 2 weeks, flipping her shit, worried that somebody that doesn't like her is going to get in touch with somebody that assuming she's been lying about. Oh, you said it yourself, Siwa. Very good point, Don. If disability says you're not disabled, then you're not disabled. Again, disability, I've never seen somebody want to put things that... Oh, she is, Dom, yes, and she's raking it in today, baby. She's still saying she moved. Since you moved where? Down the street? Since you moved from the resort to your sister's? She can't drive, but every live she did for the last year and a half was driving. Okay. Okay. Then why did you go live every single day while you were driving? Okay. Yeah, she still says she moved. I don't understand. We just established that you've not moved anywhere, not at least out of the state. This girl here, SSDI, I haven't either. Yeah, and she says that I've talked bad about her. I can't help it that I went to school with your sister's what would you call it? Deceased boyfriend. I never talked bad about him. I said he was a nice guy. All I said was that he took my stereo system whenever we were in freaking high school. Small ass world. That's a small world. And if I saw him today, if he was still alive and I saw him somewhere, I'd be like, do you remember when that happened? And we would laugh about it. So, I mean, it was like a long time ago. I didn't even go into all the facts of what he did as an adult, and I still haven't, and I won't. Yep, I've watched her drive on streams too. Everything she's screaming about right now, I'm assuming that every time she really gets heated and starts screaming, is when she's trying to cover up her lies. Like, did everybody go back and watch me on her panel a little bit ago? Yeah, I'm telling people that you said that because I heard you say it. I heard you say it in your stream with the lady that talks like this. I heard you. Did anybody else happen to hear that? Now she's threatening your family, D. She's saying that Pierre just got out of jail for DV, which is absolutely not truth. So this is what she does. Instead of copping out to her own, like being called out, and she's going to just sit there and just throw more spears at people and deflect. I mean, come on. She's bragging at the beginning of her stream how she had 200 people in her chat last night. It's because people don't like you, Siwa. We're all at this point watching for sport to just see how much things you lie about. Never going to find what? That's what you think. Just wait until another accidental Amber Alert happens whenever you're live. Boo-boo. Can't be called out for being a liar? Shit. I would just, the gig is up, girl. She's not in witness protection. She makes it seem like she is. And if she was really like the, we need to grow up. Siwa, you need to grow up, babe. Yeah, she left the nut house with him. I just don't understand. Like, the story that she told us is really horrible, is the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. There's absolutely nothing else to be dug up personal about it. Nothing. But yet she's running around like a chicken with her head cut off, trying to contact anybody that might talk to us to run interference to keep them from talking. But why would somebody do that? Can we get any guesses in the chat? Why somebody would take so much effort and really, really try so hard to run around and please don't talk to these bad ladies. Please, 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 please. Why? Because what's the one thing you don't want to get out about you? The one thing you'll tell everything else about yourself, Siwa, but you will not. You don't want anybody to realize that you're a liar. Oh, she's talking about our size again. She's an Amazon. I'm not. Big deal. What are you going to do? Are you sizing me up saying you're going to come harm me, Siwa? Maybe I need to call your police department. Yep, to cover all the lies, Sadie Lane. And you are absolutely right. Hey, Brenda Faye, I'm just glad you're here. Girl, you missed a lot, but it's okay. We're just talking about busting Siwa today, Brenda Faye. Hey, Brenda Faye, I have a question. Did you get an Amber Alert last night? No, and whenever she's talking about now about having to answer to people that does not support her. And whenever she's talking about supporting her, she means literally supporting her. See, Brenda Faye also got the Amber Alert. Because we are close to each other in proximity. So there was only one Amber Alert issued in the United States last night, but evidently there was a second one that Siwa made up in her head so that she didn't have to be called out for going on her stream this morning and or this early afternoon and trying to lie about how she has an Amber Alert app that gives her Amber Alerts for different states. There's a lot of people in our chat that wanted to know. They would like to have gotten that perk of having an app that gives you Amber Alerts for, their loved ones, but she wouldn't produce it. And it's because she lied. Yes, a 7-month-old baby, who is, by the way, the 7-month-old baby was found. She was actually in a car that was stolen in San Antonio yesterday. And I was just so happened to be there in that same city. And a lot of you good people in the chat have realized that y'all saw me on John's stream. Dom, now she called you a psychopath. Anyway. No, you did say you visited your attacker in prison, that you would bring his mom up there after the horrible assault. Sorry, she said she only went one time. And I guess that was the time that he decided to read her, give her a letter on the thing saying, hey, I got an idea how we're going to get me out of this. It's if y'all don't believe me, you can Google it. It's in the Athens something or other on Google. Don or Dom? No, we just said that you used to always bring his mom up there. And you just happened to be in the documents, in the appeal documents, where the attorney that's writing it says that you had brought the defendant to his office on one occasion. So I'm just saying what the appeal for the state of Texas legal documents say. That, by the way, those don't have typos and shit in them. Okay, they're court documents. Oh, the baby, yeah. So it was taken from a stolen car, and they found the sweet little girl. What else, Siwa? Oh, they're sending her screenshots. Like, yeah, she's seeing everything in real time. Those are some y'all. You got some stealth followers there. It's like they're like ninjas. Like, how can they? I mean, it's popping up on my chat, and then you're talking about it at the same time. So I don't know. You must not have no bad mountain Wi-Fi after all. Yeah, you did lose your shit. See, you sounded like an idiot trying to yell over me, so I wouldn't call you out for being a liar. Oh, and then Amanda's in here listening. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Amanda. I don't know, but maybe that, like, I mean, I'm not going to call, and it's not because I'm just not going to waste my time. But I mean, let's be honest here. The real person that's breaking the law is you, Siwa, right? And you're attacker. We're a witness. Yes, the Amber Alert was during John's live, and evidently she was live too. And it's on her stream, and she's butthurt that we called her out on it. Now she's just saying, why do you care where I live? It's not about where you live. It's because we care about the lies, though. But then she was able to rack up probably over $100 in super chats. Who's saying I'm screaming? Oh, she's talking about Jackie now. The star witness, exactly. And that's another thing she brought up on her stream, that she's never gone to my channel. She kept saying it over and over and over. Have I ever went to your channel? Have I ever went to your channel? I'm like, no, because you don't have the set of balls. My gosh. She said she's always contended that she's only visited him in prison one time. Isn't one time too many for somebody that did what she said that they did to her? Mm-hmm. She's just been honest since she's hit the scene. You know, like saying she's 29. Siwa, you said you did. You said you would bring his mom up there, and the court documents say that you brought him to his attorney's office too. Why are you being such a good little? Why are you doing this? This does not fit the narrative that you put out. I know, 11. I know you probably think there's something wrong with me, and there probably is, to be honest. But she's talking about us not growing up. You need to learn how to grow up and be a big girl and tell the truth. She's just clarified she's never been in witness protection. They offered it for her. I wonder if it was the same National Guards, not National Guards, Texas Rangers that helped her hide under the desk. Because didn't she at one point say she hid under a desk in the courtroom, and then the next time it was at the hotel? I can't help it that you don't tell the story straight. If I were you, I would have written a script. Exactly. Right. They identify as the attacker and the abuser, not to be confused with each other. Oh, well, then the attorneys must have just had those papers that are certified in the court of Texas appellate court. They must be wrong. Don. Okay, well, look, can we at least talk about Siwa? Can we ask why you... Oh, and if she helped his dad move, the dad denied it. Liar. Yep. Yep, whenever he escaped, everybody hit the floor and the entire courthouse went on lockdown. But yeah, I thought she said she was under a bed armed with state and federal agents. Was it FBI or just Texas Rangers? You were never offered witness protection. You weren't that kind of witness. You were an enhancer. We've all seen Jeffrey Paschal's trial and what the enhancing witnesses did. They went up with 0 stitch of proof. And I'm not even taking Jeffrey's side. Don't get this confused. But that's what they did. Nobody, and that's what the lawyer asked her. Why didn't you call the police? Why didn't you call the police? And this, and I'm sorry, but in the state of Texas, when you present to an hospital with those kind of sustainable injuries to make you lose a child and whatnot, those nurses and doctors have to report and have to call out a SANE nurse. It stands for SA Nurse Examiner. They're certified in the state of Texas for just that reason. They go in, they do certain things. They have exams that they do. They collect samples, tissue samples, and they bring it to a forensic laboratory. And with that, they then have to call the authorities, where the state of Texas then would take up the case, regardless of what you wanted, because that's how we do things in Texas. Hi, Mert. Aren't you cute? Yeah, exactly. She says she doesn't listen to John's live, but she wrote down several pages of stuff that he was saying to talk about him yesterday. Doesn't she see that if she would have she could have gotten here with her own little spirit boxes, everything that she's got going on, but she has chosen to lie and manipulate, much like Amanda, an entire community for sympathy. Doctors, lawyers, etc. She stated they're either a figment of her. Yeah, exactly. Figment of her imagination, or she's a lazy psycho bum. Oh, now she's talking about Pierre again. Yep. Thank you very much. It doesn't just get swept under the rug. If the truth is being told, you would have never had to defend yourself. The truth would always be documented. Exactly. Oh, God, I wish I could. Isn't that horrible? I'll send it in the group chat. Julia was hilarious for that. Oh, remember the perfect... Yeah. She said she didn't know. If she would just quit lying and shaming everybody in the community, nobody would give a fuck about her. Absolutely not. We would not. She made her channel exactly to call. Oh, now she's saying she's going to see you in court, Pierre. Well, rest assured, it's in Texas and Central Time Zone, so that you don't have to worry about guessing on. That was funny as hell, right? Right. I'm on my own stream defending myself too. Siwa, I don't got people up backing me. Nope, you don't mess with us in our streams because you'll never want to. She only brought me up there so she can get clicks and views. I'm not stupid, and the only reason she won't come and talk to us and go on our streams because she doesn't want to get made look like a liar. Look what I did today, and look how she responded. That's the only kind of conflict resolution that this girl has, and I wouldn't be going on anybody else's streams either. Because I mean it's fucking laughable at this point what she did earlier. And again, you guys, if you haven't watched it, please leave here, go over there and check out the beginning of the stream. Because I mean, I would delete that shit with a quickness if I were her, because she made herself look stupid. Harmony, it was funny, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Haint Blue. I read what you said. I'm sorry. Let me go back and see what you said. That Exo was cater and actually told her that you call the police, that he would convince them I was a horror god. Yeah, that's awful. I hate that. Yes, sir. I've noticed that too, Danton. Everybody. Just get a job. Quit talking about people. Quit calling people's jobs. Quit finding it fun to get people's kids taken away, whether she's a good mom or not. For you to be a spectator in that and enjoy seeing it is sick. Oh, I didn't even go back and look at my face. I'll have to go check it out. Thank you, Brenda Faye. Yeah. My poor family. I never realized I'm pretty annoying after I got on YouTube. I didn't realize how annoying I was. But it's not because of alcohol. This is how I am all the time, 24/7. Where's Perfect going? Yeah, exactly. She said it, not me. Like, you're going to get mad at us for talking about things you say when you say it. I'm listening. Sorry. Exactly. I've said this so many times, Nora. I can't even agree with you any more than that. She's like a stunted pre-adolescent child girl. Like, if you'll notice, she'll be like, when she was talking about Jackie Sunshine, this is my channel. This is my channel. This isn't your channel. It's my channel. Like, real territorial about everything. Oh, because that shit was funny. I laughed again like that hard, Teresa, on the way home whenever I put it in one of our chats. And I started laughing again. I had tears coming out of my eyes and everything. It's direct harassment having 25 plus videos about me on your channel to get monetized and then calling my job trying to get them to fire me, Siwa. I don't know, but she said her mother is the one that helped her start her GoFundMe for her Christmas begging a few years back. Oh, hey, Black Swan. How are you, sweetie? Because I'm actually now it's become a hobby of mine to point out everything that she says it's a lie because it happens so frequent. Yeah, she said it was for her rent, but we can pull up the GoFundMe. I'm laying on my stomach. So, of course, does anybody want to come up, by the way? She's like really having a hard time getting her words out today. See, the difference in Siwa is that you slander people. That's where you get in trouble with the law. That's the problem. Law enforcement, dumbass. D, she's calling to find out who Pierre's PO is. Yeah, she did say that. She did. Hope you're doing well, Black Swan. We're okay. I just had a big blow up with the witch because she's a liar. You can see it on my Vault's gonna come up and talk with us. Hello, Vault.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. So she's talking about Pierre and saying that she feels threatened by Pierre because he's had multiple charges on him for putting his hands on women. Yet, didn't she say her ex beat her and all of this stuff? Yeah, she ran to her ex to tell her ex about Amber.
Yes.
And her ex was like, here's my address. I'll put barbecue sauce on her and feed her to the dog. How is that okay? So you run to your abusive ex to go defend you against a woman?
No, that's not normal. He even said Happy Valentine's Day, ex-wife, and sent a picture of him and his dog.
Yeah.
So
she's so, I don't know. I'm just fucking sick of her. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I'm just sick of her lies. Like, I'm just sick of it. And nobody would be up here saying anything about her if she wasn't constantly shaming. She's like, I don't know if you remember in the beginning, but she was like, they're just jealous of me because I stood up to my abuser. They never could have done that. They're just jealous. Well, is that not victim shaming people? Like, every circumstance is different. I don't know about you, but if I was locked in a freaking trailer, first of all, that I would have never gone to the house to begin with in the first place, because I would have kept driving if I saw some guy up in that house. But that's just me. But if I was locked in a trailer and got out, the first place I would go is the police department.
Exactly. And I mean, especially after the horrific, but now it comes to light that there are people in the house when this assault happened. And now it was just that the house had a vortex of air conditioners, so the sound was dampened. I mean, it just continues, and the insanity continues, and it's not cool. Hey, D, what's up?
Hey. First of all, Siwa, my husband doesn't have a probation officer, so good luck finding one. Number two, you're talking about 2015. What's this year? 2022. Mine and Pierre's relationship has changed a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. So instead of trying to focus, somebody that's supposed to be an advocate for domestic violence, you're no advocate. Not 1 ounce of being an advocate.
Nope.
My husband is nowhere near you. What the fuck are you afraid of? You lying fucking sack of shit.
Like I said, she's now trying to deflect off of everything that we're calling her, which is a liar, basically.
A perpetual victim. And that's third-party harassment. And you've been doing it. And it's going on paper today. My judge is not playing with this shit. You all have been warned.
That's it. And now that I know she's in my state for sure, if she thinks for one moment that I'm not going to do something about this, she's crazier than I thought.
Well, I don't know what the fuck you're sitting here waiting on.
I mean, she didn't. I mean, exactly. She didn't report the loss of the child. She didn't report anything, but yet she's going to go on and say that I live with an abuser because of an incident that was brought to light only because people are evil and they brought it to light. And then she holds a 911 call over my head. But explain that, how you are a advocate when you're sitting there threatening me to play a personal phone call for months. And then she's going to go back and say she didn't know. She didn't know. You know everything. You know exactly what you're doing. You can't keep claiming ignorance for your reasons of why you do heinous things to others.
And we all know the laws on ROs and shit. Like, she's had many of them out. So she knows the law with the RO. And what she did on the 14th, 15th, the 16th especially, you are party for third-party harassment. And you know it, and you don't care because you think it's a fucking joke.
Mm-hmm.
And paperwork is being filed again today for continued harassment.
Yeah, and if somebody can grab that of her trying to contact Pierre's PO that doesn't exist, because once Pierre was done with his charges, they wiped off everything.
Yep,
He has
yep,
everything time served, everything's done, and it's over. So
yep.
just the fact that you're trying to meddle in somebody's life that you have no idea what you're even talking about will show that you're harassing them.
Go look it up. I mean, it's very easy to go look at public records. I mean, you plaster all our business all over fucking Reddit. Go look it up. There is no PO. I mean, y'all are sitting there calling the police to try to have my son arrested. Like,
That's gross.
what? Trust me, I'm smarter than all of you that's doing that. Next week, he won't have warrants or charges. The charges will be pending. But we got a good lawyer that's taking care of it.
Now,
And you won't catch him. That's for sure. You won't catch him so you can sit up and hee ha ha had her son locked up. It ain't going to work like that, honey.
nope, that's what she does though. And Vault, I'm sorry, you can speak up, Vault, but that's what she does. And like I've always said, Vault is one of the smartest people in our community because she was friends with her and never gave her any of her information. And thank God she didn't, because it would have been happening to her too, just like it's happening to us.
Well,
But
I will say that there was an incident that happened that she outed about her own child, that she outed just a few days ago, and I'm not going to discuss it. But as a friend, I was trying to help her, and she does not have my name. She does not have my child's name, but she knows in part of what my child has been through. And she keeps dangling that in front of my face. Don't worry, I won't talk about your son if you don't talk about mine. And don't worry, your son is safe with me. No, my son is safe with me because you don't know his name. There is a reason people don't know all the details. There's a reason people don't know my name, my child's name. Like, unlike her, though, I went and got my child extensive help. And I tried to help her, explain to her what, that it's very detrimental to children. If they've been through that, they will go through a lifetime of just PTSD, all kinds of trauma, and it will affect them. And I was trying to help her out. And now, because I did that, she's constantly dangling, basically to say, shut up, don't talk, or I'm going to out you, the shit your son's been through. So that was my bad for trying to help her ass.
I can't believe she's that disgusting that she literally was also doing that to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did she go on and say, didn't she go on and say stuff that she wasn't, I mean, that she did know with, like, I can't remember exactly, but didn't she passively threaten you with that?
Yep. It's still in our community tab too, saying, don't worry, your son is safe with me, Vault. No, fuck you. Mention my son. I know where you live. Because right now, nobody, except for my closest friends, know who I am. But I will, for my son, and my son knows this, I will fight people from the edge of the earth and back to protect him. She mentions my son, she's fucking done. Because I will come out of the woodwork. I will out who I am. And I will fucking file charges because I ain't fucking playing. Ask my ex. He knows I'm not fucking playing.
Yep, and we do.
You're not mess with my child. You just do it.
Very good point. And I hate that she did that. At this point, she's blackmailing children. Again, I mean, it doesn't stop. But if you go over there and talk to her about it, it's pranks, it's stuff that's meaningless. No, we're all pretty passionate about all this. You're trying to meddle your filthy, grubby, chubby fingers and nose into our business and our life because you don't like us. That's the bottom line. And that,
well, I could tell you that I paid a good amount to a lawyer for Pierre's Florida case. That's the reason why he doesn't have a probation officer, because I paid a lawyer. I didn't let what are they called? Public defenders represent my husband for that 2015 case. I think it was 2014 and 2015. And it's shit that we went to freaking marriage counseling for. A lot has changed since then. A lot has changed. So her throwing that shit out, like, what the fuck? Mind your business. Worry about your own self. Because the way you act, I do think that you still with Donnie, honestly. And I'm allowed to my opinion. I mean, y'all have y'all fucking opinions. Y'all meddle in our real fucking life, and we're not allowed to our own fucking opinions. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm listening.
Right. My opinion on that, like, I didn't know until I was listening to Amber's live and she was reading off the different documentation from the attorney stating that she had gone to the attorney's office with him and had visited him on several occasions and this, that, and the third. And I'm just thinking, like, well, this makes sense why you're apologizing now. So did the prosecuting attorney and the jail find the letter and show the letter to her and said, if you're going to conspire with him, we will press charges on you? Is that why she flipped on him? Is that why she's apologizing to her parent, his parent? Because I'm telling you right now, I will not fucking apologize to my abuser's parent at all.
Yep, Shady Pines is a resort RV park in Northeast Texas Public Works. Yeah, my Amber, I've got it posted in my community tab at the exact time that the Amber Alert went off. But you got Amzy up there trying to say she got an Amber Alert in Washington yesterday. I can't believe her followers are in there lying for her. There was not another Amber Alert as she did in these United States yesterday. Y'all are fucking lying.
That's what they do.
Somebody Google Washington, Everett,
They're
Washington.
all liars. Like, shit.
Amber Alert from yesterday, please. See if they could find anything.
And then the ones that do tell the truth, they sit there and call them liars. Like, there's nothing I need to lie about.
Hold on, I'm going to look it up. Y'all continue to speak. Please.
Not a damn thing I need to lie about.
I've never seen somebody defend with such honor lies in my life. This is her. I wish I was in college right now so I could write a freaking dissertation or a thesis paper on this.
Her best bet would be just to shut the fuck up. If you don't want people to know where you're at, just shut up. Don't say anything. Keep
because
your
when
mouth
I
shut.
find out where she's at, I'm gonna file paperwork on her too. I'm not playing with these motherfuckers no more. I'm not. I've had enough. I haven't done anything to any of them. If Siwa wouldn't have attacked my son prior to my son passing away, I wouldn't have contacted nobody, okay? She took it upon herself to attack my child. Because I was friends with certain people, she would drop my name in her bullshit. I never did a fucking thing to Siwa. I never did a fucking thing to Siwa, okay? So when you're dropping my name, I kept asking you to stop. Stop! I don't want to be in your drama. Stop! Well, because you're friends with them, you obviously co-sign what they're doing. No, because I've been in DMs telling people to fucking stop it. No, don't tell me what the fuck I co-sign. So just because I'm friends with that person, you're attacking me, then you attack my son when it had nothing to do with you. Then I write to your Donnie Westbrook with Real and other people, and then you attack me again because I'm sitting on a panel quietly, not saying a word, supporting my friend who's been there from jump since my son passed away. Now you're attacking my whole entire family, and you think I'm not going to do something about it? You think I'm not? So when it is verified what your address is, you damn straight I'm filing shit on you too. There's a lot of y'all I'm filing shit on.
You know her address. It's the address she accidentally showed on the shipping label from that stream. I've got it in my phone.
Well, I need it so I can start my
That's
paperwork
her
on
address.
her.
That's where she's at. She's again lied to everybody, and it's not like she was doing this. Just like she said, she lied about her age, being 29, because she wanted to protect herself from being doxxed. Honey, that's like I said, that's probably one of the least identifiable things is an age. And then she's saying that she actually did the address thing to throw everybody off. No, that was an accident. That's why you deleted your live and went off stream immediately after you did it and made that face that we all know now as the oh shit face. And then now you've got Amzie up there and her people in her chat saying they got Amber alerts yesterday in Washington. This is way worse than I thought it ever could be. This is a cult. This is a cult. Y'all did not receive any fucking Amber alerts yesterday, so just quit lying for her.
Oh, and then when my husband got on panel, they're sitting there saying, "Oh, he threatened to kill." He did not threaten to kill anyone. He didn't even say anybody's names. Okay, he just said he felt like strangling bitches because he was sick of people attacking our family, and my son just passed away. Like, y'all are so sick in the fucking head, and we got that to present to the judge too. Just everything that's being done is being recorded and being given to me, screenshots of what's going on in chats. There's a whole lot of evidence for me because I don't even say nothing. And once I go file my paperwork today, everybody that's involved in third party harassment is going on that paperwork. I'm not playing with anybody anymore. I haven't done shit to anybody in this community for no reason except for one person, and that is John Yates. John Yates is the only one I fucked without him doing something to me. But y'all motherfuckers are coming after me when John has every right to come after me. But guess what? We talked. We had a conversation. He forgave me. He knew when I apologized to him, it was sincere. And guess what? That is between me and John Yates. That ain't got nothing to do with me, John Yates, and the whole fucking community. It ain't got nothing to do with none of y'all motherfuckers that got something to say about it. Then, the ones that have attacked me for 2 years straight.
Tonda, I
Attacked
know who
me.
you are. You've got a lot of
Attacked me.
information. You need to
Attack
DM me.
me. Attack me, and then I strike back and attack back. I bullied the bullies back. So fucking what? Now I've been sitting back watching.
Lavita, thank
Sitting
you so
back.
much for the super chat. I
Sitting
really
back.
appreciate that. Thank
And
you.
y'all still going at it. Y'all still going at it. Like,
They can't stand people making up and reconciling and forgiving each other. They just cannot deal with it at all.
well, that's too bad. That's too
Mhm.
bad. Because the ones I won't forgive is the ones that did this shit to me when my son passed away. So when y'all got a problem or somebody passes away, don't expect me to say I'm sorry for your loss. Nope. Don't expect me to be there with my arms open for you. Nope. Anything else, I would have been all right with. But this, nah, this shit here is sickening. It's
Yep.
sickening.
And
And
yes,
for
Jen
you
Bailey
to
is trafficking,
use,
and she can say whatever she wants to say because her credibility is shit anyway.
and for
Um,
you
and
to
she was begging to be a
use
part of our little group. Just whenever
who,
Jen, whenever okay, so Amber keeps talking. I don't know if she just didn't want to say whose. I'll give y'all the rundown. Whenever I was live with John, it's on my members only. It was me, John. I don't even remember Julie, whoever else. And then John got upset because people were targeting him again. And then we all went off of stream and we all stayed on stream. And it was me, myself, Dee, Terry Lynn, Julie, John, Jen, and Amber. 8 people. And we all talked backstage. And this was so all of this passion that Jen Bailey's got coming up under her, the fire that she's got, is only because she was told right then and there, we can't trust you. I had actually fallen asleep, but this is a conversation that I left my computer on so everybody could talk. So I honestly don't know anything about the conversation except for what I was told after the fact, and about the stories the same consistently. But when I did go to sleep, it was Jen trying to kiss up to Amber, and Jen wanting to saying we all need to be on the same page so we can take down this witch. This was like 2 weeks ago.
that's not the only person she was talking about behind there either.
Well, who
But I
I'm not even
can't
sure because
I
like I
can't
said, I went to sleep.
disclose right now. I can't disclose, but Siwa wasn't the only one.
Well, she's
It
probably
was two others she was talking really bad shit about.
just imagine who we don't like. Oh, I'll tell you who. Can I say it? I know
Oh,
now.
let me drop down first.
Okay. She was also talking about trying to go attack and take over Amanda and Amzie in that stream. No, she won't. In fact, all of her streams, I mean, y'all, she literally wrote down on paper, word for word, something that John said the other day so she could attack him on her stream.
5 pages. Who the fuck does that?
Siwa. But yeah, she doesn't watch and she doesn't. She takes notes but doesn't watch. I guess somebody must have also sent her verbatim what John was saying so that she could talk about it. But Danton, I want to know, do I know who you are? And it doesn't even matter because you need to DM me. You seem to have a lot of information, and I'm not sure if you're somebody that's DM'd me before. Yes, and I am too sorry for her loss. And it should be, and it is probably empty. Suffering a loss like this, having people like Amanda go after her, and all these people that thought it would be funny to say bad things about her and question everything about her son after she's lost him. That's really, I'm saying anybody that participated in stuff like that really needs to prepare themselves for when this happens to you. It's something just as awful and horrible, and then you get treated the way Dee. I mean, for the most part, Dee was treated well, and we all came together. But for the ones, the little outliers that wanted to be trolls and to mess with a grieving mother, shame on you. And God watches everything that we do, and I believe in that wholeheartedly. And that was wrong. Thank you, Harmony. Let's see what else. So yeah, Jen, you need to take several seats. I mean, I'm so sure. I don't even know why you're so heated.
Because she's not over here. That's why.
I mean,
she wants to be on this side. I don't even want to say on this side, like even Siwa, I don't even know Jackie Sunshine. I don't know her I just know her from seeing her on Siwa's streams, but the shit that Siwa was saying that she was saying in your live, I'm like, I watched that live. That wasn't what Jackie said at all. Like, I didn't think Jackie, for everything that Jackie been through, I didn't think she was even trashing Siwa, in my opinion.
She wasn't. She was just kind of bitching that she had been hurt, and rightfully so.
Right. And how come Jackie has got a similar story to what Anne has been through what Maria's been through, to what I've been through? Like, we didn't all sit behind the scenes going, oh, we didn't say that. We didn't say any of that shit, but we all were treated very similarly. Flies by, probably the same thing, same situation. Like, we can't all be liars. We can't all have the same story when we didn't talk to each other during that process, and to sit there and trash Jackie and then to post screenshots of what Jackie is saying, had said about us. Of course she said shit about people over here. Of course she did. She was your friend, Siwa. She was defending you. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but if somebody said something about me when we were fighting and we've made up, I don't care what you said in the past. I just don't give a shit. You hated me, whatever. I hated you, whatever.
Exactly.
We're moving forward. Like, it doesn't matter.
She tried to do that with you and I too, Vault. Well, Vault did this. Me and Vault hated each other. She was like second runner-up on the most hated list of mine. And you know what? Thank you for becoming a member, Lavita, Bella. Appreciate that. And you know what? We did what normal people and adults that function well in society do. And we talked and squashed it. And now I think Vault is a superhero and I fucking love her. So it all works out for the best in the end whenever you're mature and you know how to conflict resolve, and you don't have to resort to lying and all these things that she does. It's just so disgusting and diabolical that I just have to talk about it. I just do. No shame in my game. I watch like a mother. I watch. I even quit. I quit. Oh, look, I told one of my people in my comments today, please do not watch her unless you're on incognito. I don't even bother with that anymore. And I finally broke down and subbed. So there's that. That's how much I am invested in this. I don't want to miss a thing she says because I love it. I love hearing the lies that she tells, and I love proving her wrong, just like I did today. She had a really big problem with it too. Sorry.
I will admit, like I am hate watching. There was a time that I wasn't watching her because she was just lying on me so bad, and it was infuriating. Like I was getting so agitated and annoyed, like I literally wanted to fight people. So I had to stop watching her because I'm just like, stop fucking lying. That's not what fucking happened. Why? Like, oh my God, stop lying. Stop lying. And then now she's like promoting these people that literally put out her essay.
Exactly.
But it's everybody over here's fault. No.
No.
Yeah. I'm invested in the story now because I want to know the real story. I'm invested.
Me too. Me too. I highly doubt she's tearing me up. And if she is, nobody cares what Jen says. Like, let's be honest. I'm not going to give that girl any smoke because that's what she wants. She wants this kind of a beef with me so she can make, her little live streams about me. Nope. That's my good try, Harmony. That's my freaking text messages. Thank you. Okay, I'm not sure that kind of defeat the purpose of not having a driver's license when you have seizures. That could be a potential road hazard that she could drive for 5 years. Okay, she can't, whatever. She sure drove a lot whenever she was on her IG before she realized that YouTube was much more lucrative. Oh, you're a nurse too? Well, welcome, extra welcome. No offense to non-nurses in here. But yes, we do need to stick together, and it is a safe place. Everybody has each other's backs, and we all believe in telling the truth and not scamming individuals for money or for vulnerabilities like spells to reach their deceased loved ones, whenever this was probably just the supplement she came up with after the disability didn't work out. We actually have a Siwa petition. It's here. Teresa just posted it so kindly. Thank you. I'm sorry, Lady Godiva, I read your message earlier too. I missed so much of these, but please sign the petition. She thinks that it's all because of her being racist that we need to sign it. It's just being a nasty human being that lies to everybody. I don't think that any person should get a public platform where they're allowed to spew things, non-truths and fake news. It's just the way I feel. Jackie didn't even mention the witches during that reading. She only attacks being there support. Yeah. And I know she does, Lady Godiva. She sure does. And she does dox you every chance she gets. So please, everybody, if you haven't already, sign the petition. Yeah, and it's sad. And when she comes to grovel, I've always said I had a soft spot for Jen, but that soft spot's no more. So when she wants to see who said that D Brooke and I went real life on each other. No, Maria never called my job, bitch. You messed up the day you decided to call my job. Look at her comments. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, they do have laws against bullying, Shyla, and you need to talk to your fearless leader about that because talk about bullying. She literally sits back and does nothing with her life, but watches people on YouTube, and the ones that she doesn't like, she tries to maliciously attack and to ruin their lives, much like the spells that she threatened to put on us a year ago, to get in car wrecks and to be hospitalized, to lose our jobs, to get divorces from our loved ones. Also, it had a connotation of she hopes our followers left and didn't like our posts. Just immature stupidity.
And how is that not indirectly attacking children? Because what if one of us got in a car wreck and our child was in the car?
And that's exactly my point. I don't know why Mert was over here, but that's exactly right. Saying that you hope that we get in car accidents, like how is that? Could you imagine something horrible like that happening after she posted something like that?
Right.
Unfortunately, I think, because whenever all that happened with Rule, she wanted everybody to make sure she knew that we knew that was her that did that. She said that was because of her.
Yep. Actually, when Rule got kicked out of the house
on one of her spells.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and the other one knows that too. The other one that's sitting over there knows that too.
It's just, it's unbelievable. It's absolute. Like I said, this is the most abnormal behavior I've ever seen in a human being in my life. Exactly, Danton. But when it comes to cards and crystal, yeah. No, she is said that in her stream earlier that actually took food out of her kid's mouth because of me. She can't do. Looks, why am I the freaking reading or spell police? Since when do I get to dictate what you do? It's because you don't have any clients, because nobody believes you. People would rather just send you free money and listen to your streams than even try to go to have some reading.
She's not giving her loyal followers readings.
Of course. Yahoo Boy
She's
takes the cake of abnormality.
Yeah, she's refusing to give her loyal followers readings because she says they can't be trusted. So how is that your fault? She's the one refusing them. I mean, if we're over here, we're not going to go over there and ask Siwa for a reading.
No.
And then her own followers are asking, and she's refusing, saying she can't trust anybody because they lie on her.
Yep. Absolutely. And that's what the problem is that's her fear is that the minute she falls out with another one, they're going to go blast everything and say the truth of how they feel. Because I can't tell you how many people have come to me and said they were afraid to say anything. A lot of people are afraid to even leave her because of what she'll do to them, because they might have gotten comfortable with her and told them too much. And now they're scared. And that's just a damn shame. What does it say? She said, if it weren't for Donnie, we would have gotten the sentence he had. I said, wasn't your testimony struck? Then I got blocked. So her testimony was struck, and it was brought up in an appellate document. And if you go into those documents that she's so fearful of everybody reading, when you go into them, I'm going to have to go in there and look again. There's so many little, there's so many documents within that document. But the one that I did find say that the defendant was enhanced by his priors. It says it in the documentation. It is nothing about an enhancement testimony or an enhancement witness being the reason of his enhanced sentence. It was because of his prior offenses in the state of Texas. Just like I said earlier, Jeffrey Paschal's case. There was a big commentary about whether his priors in Texas could be applied to Tennessee. And at the end of it, I believe that was applied. It's same thing. Same thing here. They had a discussion and they have it in documentation that the priors were the enhancer. And maybe that's what the big hullabaloo is about. Maybe that's what she wants to hide. Hell if I know, but she wants to hide something, and it's because she's told lies, period.
Would you write your attacker? Seriously?
No, never. Not one that attacked me like that. Not one that almost that almost emmed me and during the process. I also would not have went back with my mother unarmed with no police officer to go back to the residence to collect my items. I don't care how precious they were. I would then.
Well, if you think about that, right? So you get released, you tell the police, they go to pick him up, they arrest him, all your shit's in the house. So a police officer's going to go in the house with you to get your shit, right?
Right.
I mean, he's not going to be there to hide the shit or steal the stuff or whatever. He's not going to be there. So an officer will most definitely go with you back in the house. They will wait with you while you collect your important items. They're not going to let you pack up your whole house, but they're going to let you grab your documents, your license and things like that. They will wait with you.
Absolutely.
And if he's in jail, so why wouldn't they have done that?
What is a Selma? Oh, the alarms. Okay. What did you say? I'm sorry, Vault. What'd you say?
I mean, I just don't understand. Like, why wouldn't they have done that? Why? If he's in jail.
Actually, Hate Blue, yes, she claims that he's in jail because of her enhancement sentence as a witness, but she also said that she, throughout the trial, was allowing the prosecutor to mislead the jury and the whole trial. She said a lot of things, a lot of damaging things, but yes, he is definitely in jail. It was her boyfriend at the time. She lied about that. And even though there's tons of articles and court documents calling her the girlfriend. So yes, he really is. Oh, see, Breezy Girl said that's exactly what happened to her. The officer stood there while she packed her stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry that you think I'm such a a bad person, Siwa, because I'm calling you out on things that you tell to people and that you put on a public platform. And you've got, let's see how many followers you've got, 1.91K subscribers that you're telling these lies to. And the lies just happen to be, told about myself, my friends, my family, everything. And, I'm sorry. Maybe you should have thought about all this before you got monetized off of people's names by telling lies about them. I don't know if she's still in love with him. She says she's not. She hasn't talked to him in 13 years, but she did write him 8 different times in the last 2 weeks because she was afraid that somebody on this side was writing him. Well, Amber said she had written him. Sewer isn't the mud on my shoes. I think she is the mud on my shoes. Oh, no. I haven't passed her in subs yet. No. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry. Okay. No, but I did start well after her, and I've got 1 point. What do I have? I don't even know how many I have. 1.4 or something, which I'm so grateful for each and every one of you guys. Really, 1.443. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no wonder she's so mad at me because she, as long as she can pull people around by the nares and make them believe her stories, then she likes them very much so. But like Vault was just saying, when you see the light and you try to separate, that's when things go awry. She can't take it.
And she's putting out people's messages like left and right, which is absolutely disgusting. And did I do that? Absolutely, I did. And it was after how many weeks of her just sitting there saying, I was this person and I'm the one who put out her whatever appeals document, and that me and Maria were the only two that knew about this Donnie guy. And I'll be fair, like the only thing she said was, I am moving because I was a witness in a murder trial. And I thought, okay. And when she sent me that message, I was like, yeah, that's bullshit. She's just lying, because at this point she was, trashing Jen, trashing everybody. It was when she was putting out the video after video after video. And then people were getting police called. And I thought, okay, yeah, she's just lying and saying this because she doesn't want somebody to send the police at her house. You know what I mean?
She's doing. And she knows that what she's saying is inflammatory and defamatory and slanderous. She knows that. She's not that stupid to realize that what she's saying that's false about people could get her in trouble. And she knows that she doesn't. Just like, I don't know who it was. Who was she crying to? It was somebody in this chat. Was it Ann or Maria or somebody crying, saying she couldn't afford to get an attorney right now for this and all this other stuff. Because she knows better, and she knows that she could get in some severe trouble by doing what she's doing. Thank you, Don. Yeah, and anybody that's ever is welcome over here. Like, I don't care what you've said about us in the past or whatever. I understand. I feel like, oh, thank you, Anne. That is so sweet of you. I value you too. I love Anne, and I'm so glad, because me and Anne didn't like each other either. Anne hated me. And
I love Anne.
She is the funniest people. Y'all, if y'all have to catch their streams, her and Maria's, they're hilarious. And I had so much fun last night. But yeah, now
together, Anne and Maria.
I'm just so glad. I've met some of the best people by she called you guys scraps, that you were her scraps. I'm like, well, they're the best damn scraps I've ever seen, because they're hilarious. And what good hearts both Maria and Anne have. Even though me and Maria fought like pretty hardcore.
Yep. Maria, me too.
Yeah. I wouldn't mess with Maria if on one of her bad days. I mean, Maria is she's savage. But I'm so fortunate. I love you too, Anne. I'm just so fortunate. Okay, Gina, I sure will, babe. No, she is not educated at all. And that's because even her husband told me, the husband that she now runs to when there's a problem, that she calls her abuser and plays all this. He even told me that she was brought up in the church and she decided to be a witch out of nowhere. And he doesn't understand where it came from. Well, it came from because she saw an easy way to make money.
Scamming people.
Yeah, exactly. Scamming people. Did you message me? Did I message you back? Girl, I got a bad problem with my DMs. And it's the problem is, no offense to any of you, I love y'all, but those flipping group chats that sit at the top of my messages, I see they take up my whole screen, so I don't see much of anything else. And we're always messaging. So, I mean, it's not like I'm not participating. It's my fault too. So if I didn't see it, please let me know, because that would be really crappy of me. But maybe I did see it and don't remember. I don't know. But
I do have to say, we are getting the fallout of all the good people. So everybody that's finally seeing the light and coming over here, it's been like,
exactly.
It's been great people coming over, and it's nice to go in a chat and not be at each other's throats and cussing each other out, and just being able to laugh and joke around about just stupid stuff.
Exactly. We have made a wonderful group of ladies. Like, I couldn't be more impressed with it, because like you said, she's calling all these people scraps when they're the most valuable humans ever, because they add so much to our little community. They bring us laughter, and everybody is just got the cutest little personalities. And I am just grateful to be friends with each and every one of you, to be completely honest, no matter how we got here.
Yeah, I agree.
Listen, her angry, yeah, Teresa, I wouldn't mess with Teresa on one of her good days either, or bad. I know, Grace, same here. Same here. And we will continue to just build our little community. And if it has to be people that she's, doing wrong to, or, whatever, bold-faced lying to every single day, then so be it. We understand. You've drank the Kool-Aid. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. Why does she have such fast speech? Do you know how many times I have to check and make sure my playback speed is on normal whenever she's on live? And then I have to adjust my volume, because it's always a scream. She did herself no favors earlier with me. I wasn't screaming except to talk over her and just continue to ask why she's a liar.
She blocks everybody that's against her. Like, I couldn't even see her dropping the link because I'm blocked, so I can't see if she's typing in there. I'm like, why are you blocking everybody against you? A good debate means you get all sides, all opinions.
Exactly. Like Black Swan. Very nice, Black Swan. Exactly. That's another thing she does, is she talks so damn fast she can't even oh, I know. And she's sick. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to go pick up my paycheck. My checks are I had to get my neighbor to pick it up. But yeah, that's what she does. That's really I thought I was just reread this. I thought she said I was pill popping too. I was like, oh, don't even. It's maddening. It really is. And the sad part is, it really does spawn out of jealousy. If it wasn't jealousy, and I'm not saying, oh, she should be jealous of me. I'm saying it's apparent that that's what it is. She's the one that's attacked my looks. She's the one that's attacked my profession, my professional reputation, everything about me that she could attack. My mothering, she's attacked it. For what?
Right.
Because I see through her bullshit.
It's literally like fighting with a 12-year-old.
Oh, Bambi, I'll get you some sandwiches. We have a whole list on my community tab. Please feel free to go over and add anything you'd like to have donations donated to you for, because Siwa's gotten is trying to get donations for her trip to Gatlinburg. And so, since it's good
right down the street to Gatlinburg.
This goose is good for the gander. And I mean, no matter what your wish is, it's my subs command, and we're going to milk these people dry of their money and organs to get whatever we need. Seriously, I'm not kidding. I'm still waiting on everybody's blood type. I think I only got 2 of yours. Yeah, she's done some pretty raunchy things, but to beat her, yeah. Oh, it is. It is. I think a lot of us, when we had our conflict, we learned a lot about each other. And it's so easy being friends with ladies that I didn't like before. I don't even remember not liking these people, except Maria. Just kidding, Maria. Your friend owns half of the ski village in the chalet. I don't even know. That's so fancy. I don't know how to pronounce that. Chalets? It's the elite subs. Yes, Subway are for the non-elite.
For the po folk.
Yeah. We don't mess with Subway. I've never even had Firehouse subs. I guess they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty
But y'all are making me
expensive.
hungry. She's not. No, Amy Lou. Have you been coming in and out? Are you just being posting that to be sarcastic? Did you not realize that she got a Texas Amber Alert last night? John Smith subs. I've never even heard of that.
I've never heard of that.
Let's
Jimmy
see.
John's.
Jimmy John's. Yeah, we have that. Yeah. She was supposed to have $1,500 for her lawyer. Now it's for a vacation. Exactly. They sent a lot of money that weekend that she said she was going to press charges on John. And for her legal fund, she said somebody's actually paid for her an attorney to get a restraining order on Amber. But yet now, all of a sudden, a month off, she's going to go to a different state and have her subs pay for her vacation.
Oh, I forgot about that $1,500.
Yes, everybody can actually get a Birkin. I think that we have the funds for that available. Like I said, once I get everything nailed in with the black market dealers and everybody that tells me which side of their kidney they're giving up, I will have more of a clear idea of what our expenditures can be. Oh, Grace, you're so sweet. Thank you. But I don't know why she could be jealous. I mean, just because I don't have a fuzzy steering wheel. Oh, Lord.
There's
Okay.
no way one person would attract that many meth heads either. At one time, I'll give it to you. You got in a bad relationship one time. You don't keep attracting them. I'm sorry.
No,
it don't happen.
Not at all. Not especially when you have people that are surgeons and doctors and all these people that she says she's dated, but she just went right back in the arms of all the horrible people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, good. Hank Blue definitely taking ovaries. I'm sure somebody needs an ovary transplant that want to pay full price for it. Definitely. It was so funny though. Somebody said, was it? Oh, I think it was Siwa. She was talking about actual organ donation the other day. Was it Siwa? She was talking about that she thought that people she wouldn't have a problem if her kids. That's what she was talking about, being an organ donor. And then she talked about somebody that she wouldn't have a problem with people's. Y'all get ready for this. Tonsils to be donated tonsils. I'm thinking, what in the
what
are you? Well, no wonder you wouldn't have a problem with people getting their tonsils donated. That would be, nobody needs a tonsil transplant. People normally get tonsils extracted and they get thrown away because they are a nuisance in our body.
I swear she's so dumb.
I said something that I was saying how if you do multimodal pain approaches the other day, if you take Tylenol, alternate with ibuprofen, that's based, and that's a non-narcotic way approach to pain management. And then I told her, even 800 Motrin, man, that just does a trick. I mean, that'll even take out like cesarean pain. And she was like, "What is that? What does that mean?" And then she goes on to say she even had a C-section. What? Oh. I already know I'm not dealing with somebody with a full deck or even half of the ability to cognitively. And that's why she won't come on my panel. She knows. she probably won't do half the things I say.
I knew she was going to say she had a Texas phone number. That was the best.
Jake, listen, I was telling my husband, oh my God, I can't wait for this. We're in the group chats going, oh my gosh, 7 more minutes. And none of us could just wait. We were just all waiting and my biggest fear was that she just wouldn't even say anything at all. And so, because I was like, surely she's not going to come on. Surely she's looked into Amber Alerts, how they work. Surely she's looked into what Amber Alert happened last night. There's no way and I will be damned. Well, it's because I have a Texas phone number. And duh. Heidi didn't get it. Amber didn't get it. Brookie got it.
I get every Tennessee Amber Alert there is, and I do not have a Tennessee. Well, I almost said it like Tennesseans. I do not have a Tennessee phone number, and I do not get Florida Amber Alerts. I almost said Texas alerts, Amber alerts.
Well, everybody that's ever been with her, they've had that problem, but she's never even seen it. She said, never.
And they don't. I want to know what app it is that interrupts you, just like an Amber Alert does. Like a government issued Amber Alert, it does that super high pitched, annoying. It don't stop until you hit the side button on your phone or whatever. No app does that.
No app does that. There was one in the whole country, and I happened to get the same exact Amber Alert because smart people like Vault and some others. I got some DMs, and my filtered DMs were like, "Oh my God, you just had an Amber Alert, and so did Siwa." I mean, yeah, they both just had twin Amber Alerts. I'm like, shut up. And so you told me that last night, Vault. I was half asleep in the bed, and I guess I didn't really get the gravity of the situation until I woke up this morning. It was like, holy cow, she's busted. And here we are. She went on there trying to talk over me. And I went up there to ask her why she lied, because then she said that she must have gotten an Amber Alert from a different state. Then she got everybody in the chat wanting to know the app for the state that she could get all other Amber Alerts in. And then she was, building herself a big, huge, hole that she needed to climb in and cover up. And then I just went up there and just asked her what state it was, and she wouldn't answer me. It was profound. So anyway, it's just it's like I don't know what else to say. I just went up there to ask her why she was lying and why she was a liar, and she just kept talking over me. So I guess we'll never find out. Yeah, she was just very mad that she got caught, and we all know that. I mean, we're all adults here. We can all see through. We can see what's going on. She's the only.
Right.
She thinks she's smarter than everybody, though, and thinks that she can. Just like she's been able to try to lie her way into being, I've never seen anything like it. Nobody's even talking about where she lives. And, oh, the mountains sure are pretty today. Oh, this mountain there. Woo! This mountain air smells so nice. It's so good on your lungs. When you move to the mountains, and, I might have had a headache from the altitude yesterday. Just little bitty nuances every single day. Like, if you haven't forgotten yet in the mountains, I'm going to remind you, because I'm going to let y'all know that the altitude's giving me a headache today. And then talk about, and I'm sure that we're right on the money about where that water is that she always showed with that horrid picture that I always mimic. But just to go in, day out about the Wi-Fi connection in the mountains and the mountain hikes that you're going on, and telling me you're going magnet fishing in the clear waters in the mountains. Bitch, you ain't ever moved. You ain't ever left. You've been exactly where you've been this entire time. You just moved from the little resort because Terry Time scared you. Period. Yeah, they do save in your phone. That's how I hit it. That's why I got the bright idea on my way home today. Amy Lee, I was like, I wonder if that damn Amber Alert's still on my phone. And so I Googled it. Sure shit, there it was. And I posted it. And if you'll go to her last stream, it will match up with the timestamp. Then all you have to do is go and Google, like I did. I was like, what time was it? It's 13 hours ago when I was looking into all this. And it matched up with the exact times of my my Amber Alerts. Bada bing, bada boom. You got it from Texas. Don't lie.
Well, the recording was at 11:41 my time, which is 10:41 your time, which
Exactly
is
right.
when you showed that screenshot, it was 10:41.
Exactly. Thank you. And that's why we're smarter than you, Siwa. Period.
Now it's just a game. At this point, it's just a fucking game.
And I'm not going to do anything to hurt her. I'm not going to do anything. I don't want to call and have her life ruined. But at this point, this is the most fun I've had in such a long time. And it's probably a really good exercise for our brains, to release it here and be able to, because at this point, it's so easy. I could do it with my eyes closed, obviously. But yeah, it's just crazy. I was itching to call the Amber Heard. Yeah. Well, see, I guess what she didn't plan on is for me to be live or for people to see. And Vault, thank God she thought of it, because like I told her, I said I would have heard that Amber Alert on her stream when I re-listened to it today and not thought another thing about it. I probably would not have remembered or put two and two together. But thanks to
I was like,
Smarty
I
Pants.
was looking, I'm like trying to find out, was there an Amber Alert? Was there an Amber Alert? And I'm like, oh shit, Brooke lives in Texas. She would have gotten it.
That she could text me, did you get an Amber Alert? I'm like, yeah, why? What's the big deal? And then she sent me the video. I was like, oh boy. And I'm like, wait, are we sure that this doesn't go nationwide? How does this work? Yes, and that the snow has caused outages. I have no money for food. Oh my gosh, could something that's where the subway came in because she was worried about the snow coming. And at that point in time, I think that her area might have got a small amount of snow. I don't even know if it's stuck to the ground. But it sure was not a blizzard like she was saying. And she was asking for people. She couldn't get Amazon slots to have her groceries delivered in time because the snow was going to be so bad in the mountains in the desolate cabin that she lives in. Meanwhile, she lives in a subdivision that I'm pretty sure has plenty of places, like literally in walking distance, that she could have gotten groceries. So,
And I'm telling you, when you guys in Texas were getting all of that snow and that was happening, it was Texas it was happening, and then it was happening in like the northern states of Ohio and Indiana and all of them.
right. And it got cold.
Tennessee was like 54 degrees and rainy.
Yeah.
And so then there was a day she was like, oh, we don't have power because the ice and snow the lines.
Which
and
might
I
have been
so
true.
wanted
That might have actually been true. That she didn't, because I know a lot of the upper areas they got a hard freeze. We didn't, we only got to like 37. But you got to understand, like Governor Abbott was putting out like warnings, and like she was repeating the same thing, like shit's coming Sunday. I'm like, that's funny. That's exactly what the governor said. And I know all of my friends and I have had debates about where this girl is, and I have never, ever said that she was in Tennessee. I would listen to you guys. Vault, you too. I would listen. Vault actually is one of the ones that thought she was in Texas with me, but Terry Lynn and Amber and everybody else. I'm sorry that we had to disagree, but I'm right. It was because I was getting the same information she was. We are in the same state. We are 3 hours away, homegirl. 4 max.
Right. When she said that, I wanted to send a picture of where I was at, because literally there was no snow on the ground.
Yeah.
The sun was shining and it was 50 degrees out. That I was like, okay, you're a whole ass liar. Or the time that she was saying it was super windy out, I'm like, it's not windy at all here.
Windy as hell because where I lived, windy as hell. And then she said she had to go to 3 different Walmarts to find those blankets because she lives out in the desolate areas of the mountains. No, you don't. You live in a subdivision, a cookie cutter subdivision, and I can guarantee you have a Walmart within 5 miles, and you probably have another Walmart from there within 10 miles, and another one within 15. That's just usually how it works, especially in suburbs. So. I don't know. Again, I still can't believe these people were shelling out money in line for her in the chat today. That really is sad, and I guess that speaks a lot for the characters of her subs. Just because they're gonna literally, I got an Amber Alert in Washington yesterday. No, you did not. Lord help us. Like anybody's gonna believe AMZ to go up there and take the credibility challenge to go vouch for her. Come on. Come on. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to end this. I've been on for quite a while. 2.5 hours is a little much, but I think it was necessary because come on, and I'm going to keep calling this liar out every single time she thinks it's a good idea to go on and lie some more. So we busted her today, and now she's really upset. So, but I want to thank everybody who became new members. I want to thank everybody for the super chats. Y'all are awesome. And y'all have a great.
Thank you for letting me up.
Thank you for coming up, Vault. I've enjoyed it.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.